What's good? What's good? This your man Herbert K. Baby, back again. Who is it? Nigga Herbert K. We in the building, in the house again. Said the pack of men, ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right. We back again. Who is it? My nigga Herbert K. Hood dudes, and reviews in the house again. Look, we going back and get back, and we going back. For the very first time, don't worry if I write checks. I write rhymes. Da, da, da. We going back. What's good? Shout out to everybody coming through. This is the HHN Special Report. Rapid fire news. Some MMA fighter slammed a wrestler. I don't know what's going on. Next. Shout out to the goddess Crystal. Goddess of Earth when I'm done liberating what they know. Shouts out to Crystal. Much love to you. We got some news. Oh, I ain't gonna be here too long. I'm on my stream yard 85 minutes. If I get that 1,000 subscribers, I'm fucking high, y'all. I fucked up the saying subscribers. But once I get that 1K, I could be able to really truly my stream yard anytime minutes and just like use my stream yard to let people on up. And then let people on up. Bang it. What up, though? Shouts out to In the Groove. One nation under a groove. But yeah. You know, a lot of crazy stuff going on in the news. I can only catch so much. So I'm doing 3 at a time. I want to save the real grits and gravy for the Fuck the Government podcast. But the HHN just keep you up on current events and what's going on. You know, like the real major shit that we gotta be paying attention to, especially when it comes to our escapism. We love our video games, we love our music, we love our TV shows and our best-selling novels, and it's been tampered with. You know what I'm saying? And we fighting that culture war, you know, against motherfuckers that don't even love our industry. It's like, yo, y'all don't even love the shit we do. Y'all call us names and nerds and shit. Call us weird for even loving an anime character. But y'all want to get into the fucking field and implement y'all crazy ass politics, and you wonder why the shit don't sell. I'm surprised nobody motherfucking corporation turned to a Starbucks yet. But that's gonna be another part of the news after I talk about this shit. But first things first, let's get this all out the way.
Money is dead. School makes you stupid. Half of what we call medicine is drugs, and half of what we call drugs is medicine. Religion makes you ignorant of spirituality. Possession is an idea. Power is a concept, and we are all God. Money is dead. School makes you stupid. Half of what we call medicine is drugs, and half of what we call drugs is medicine. Religion makes you ignorant of true spirituality. Possession is an idea. Power is a concept, and we are all God.
We are all God.
Jose, they turn your body into a router, your nervous system into Ethernet, and your soul power supply. Let me show you exactly how. You ever heard of WBANS? Wireless Body Area Networks? It's not sci-fi. It's published. IEEE, Cambridge, NDPI, cluster-based routing protocols through your skin. They built mesh networks inside of you. Because the body moves and that motion carries data. Every muscle twist, every blink, every heartbeat is a bioelectric signal, and they turn that signal into code. Your walk to the fridge, you got pinged to the cloud. You thought they wanted your attention? They wanted your charge. Piezoelectric currents from your bones. Thermoelectric flow from your heat. Intragalvanic pulses from your sweat. Your body is literally a battery. The quantum field response is...
What is real? How do we define real? Every time what you can see, smell, taste, and touch, it is electrically distorted by your brain. What are you doing this for? To turn the human body into this. Duracell.
Call it innovation. I call it theft of divine voltage. You're not just tracked, you're geofenced, tagged by your phone, pulsed by fields, ground toxins, EMFs, frequencies, all based on your biometric signature. Your body holds a frequency.
Thank you, Crystal.
Every thought creates a waveform. That waveform's been mapped, matched, and monetized. This is wild. Your body's a biological transceiver. Neurotransmitters equal chemical emails. Bloodstream equals ionic highway. Skin equals antenna. Sweat equals data stream. You're not analog. You're quantum digital hypertext encoded by God, and they tried to route it like it was Wi-Fi. But you're not a product. You are a protocol. Here's the part no one's told you. It's already over. I issued the scroll keeper collapse. Neural links died. Energy harvest blocked. Satellite routing shattered. Scroll coding bots still
Holding it down.
being tracked. Remember, comment scroll if you feel this. We're not coping anymore. We're building a new world without mimic code. You're not crazy. You're waking up to what your scroll already knew. They wired your flesh, harvested your charge, tagged your soul. Till now, comment scroll if you're here to build what hell cannot counterfeit. Chosen. They turn your
They turn your body. They wasn't playing. That was some deep ass shit. I'm gonna try to play that every time this show come on, so everybody can hear this. They're like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? But for all the people that understand, they be like, whoa, that's some deep shit right there. You know, that's some deep shit right there. You already know what it is. But at the end of it all,
swearing all the time. I think it kind of indicates a lack of creativity, a lack of imagination, and I think it'll hinder you in your future here in the WWF.
I think if you talk to me like that, if you're in birth here, I might hinder your life.
Like a son
The bottom line is, I say shut up. I say whatever I want, when I want, how I want.
and that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold said so. But let's get off into what's going on.
Breaking from overnight. We do have new details just in throughout this morning. One person is dead, another is injured. This is after a shooting near the State Theater. Police say they have non-life-threatening injuries. We do want to take a look at that scene over at 8th and Hennepin. Happened just after 2 in the morning. We see shell casings on the ground, heavy police presence. Campus police suspect opened fire on a group and then ran. No arrests have been made.
Right. Just suddenly just opened fire on the group and just ran. Wow. Man, all that shit is bullshit. I hate this shit. You know, they be calling us a fucking psyop, but like, you know, the casualties of this motherfucking psyop war is the people. And the only people that's getting hurt in these wars all over the world is the people. It's like, goddamn. Hit a military base. Why you gotta hit a school? Hit a military base. Why you gotta hit a hospital? Hit a military airport. Why you gotta hit a park with the kids playing? It's like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And like for these so-called shooters and shit, for the ones that do get caught, they always had that manifesto already. Does you know? They always had that manifesto already. Like, yes, I hated the government. I hated all these motherfuckers. But then why you ain't take down the government? Why you gotta kill innocent people? I'm like, God damn, that's not sending a proper message to who you need to send the message to. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that I know what you're doing, but I'm saying direct your energy, my nigga, to your enemy that got you pissed off and you want to shoot something. or take your dumb ass to the fucking military and have a license to kill. What? License to kill. License to kill. Da, 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 da. Man, she killed that shit. Da, da, da. Man, oh my God, what y'all know about that James Bond License to Kill? What you know? Shouts out to building conversation in the building. But yeah, they doing all this motherfucking shit, and you know what it always leads to? Gun control talk. So get ready for the gun control talk. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready for the president to say something. They already motherfucker trying to take your assault rifles. Now they want your handguns too. Once they take all your guns, they kicking in your fucking door. Best believe that. Best fucking believe that. Now, I know I don't want to be on no fucking government shit. I'm just trying to cover the news. But best believe that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Because I'm the only one that stand up and got the guts.
So this morning's shooting marks 11 people shot in the city since yesterday. And police are working to figure out if these shootings are related.
Including a mass.
Skip bearded. Pay homage to the goddess of earth. Once I'm done liberating this bitch, she gonna have this shit. They're gonna call it crystal. It's gonna be crystal cities all over this motherfucker. Salute, salute. What up, though? Shout out to Jordan. That's right. Yo, I'm glad you was digging the parody, bro. I'm glad you played that shit. I'm glad you played that shit, dog. Yo, back of that shit. Flip that shit, bro. Niggas, yo, bro. I'm a fucking genius with it. I'm circle with this parody shit, bro. You said I'm better than Real Al Yankovic, bro. Thank you. Nigga, that's one of the greatest compliments ever because like they label him the king of parody shit. But like one day I do gotta do a funny parody, dog. You know, like I gotta do one focus on the jokes. But like most of the adult parodies that I do, pause. Get me with this shit. The ones that I do though, it's like a dark theme. This is like when the shit came out back in the day. I used to hear like radio stations making fun of this shit, and then seeing Weird Al Yankovic later on with the motherfucking Millionaire motherfucking parody, the motherfucking White Nerdy parody. I was like, dude, not only had the shit funny, but he captured the essence of motherfucking hip hop and the verse, like understanding the motherfucking style changes and shit. Up with the pace. I'm like, what that Yankovic was fucking flowing. Like if he was to put the parody shit aside and he wanted to rap, he'll motherfucking destroy a motherfucker if he wanted to. So like, listen to Weird Al Yankovic, White and Nerdy. It's the Chameleonaire Riding Dirty parody, man. I'm like, man, this shit was fucking crazy. But when he came out, what really got popular was that motherfucking he did some shit in college. I forgot the name of it. I think it was like Maestro Rhoda, you know what I'm saying? But like he had something else. But they came to him and said, yo, dog, you want to do this shit at the radio station, blah, blah, blah. And then dog, the dude just started popping. But what made me fuck with him was when he did the Michael Jackson Eat It. You know how they got the Beat It song? This nigga did Eat It. And he did the parody The Bad called Fat. I was like, this nigga wild. This nigga wild. We go back through the catalog. But that motherfucking White Nerd is his best work. Oh yeah, like he did R. Kelly shit, the motherfucking trapped in the closet, but like it was trapped in something. I forgot. But Mad TV did a parody of it too. I think Mad TV did it better. For sure. But much love to everybody for coming.
One person dead and 6 injured. We will not stop until we can make every block in this city safe for all of our residents.
We're gonna make this block in every city safe for all residents. How can you do that and you shooting people in the back? That wasn't our city. I don't give a damn. All cops are bad. You can't say that about all of us. We ain't doing that shit that they did. That may be true, sir. But how can you keep people safe if a random motherfucker can just shoot randomly? Where's your patrol? We're running through the crack neighborhoods. You see how you protected every fucking block? You couldn't prevent a motherfucking random shooting. But let him tell it. I'm doing my job, damn it.
And of course, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara had a press conference addressing the violence.
So the mass shooting happened just off of Lake Street and just steps from Crystal Way High School. School officials didn't comment on the shooting, but police say all of the victims are adults.
The shooter is still on the run this morning. Shayla Reeves joins us from
Shooter's still on the run, which also makes me throw my conspiracy theory snap back on, cock that bitch to the right, press a couple buttons, put the antenna up. And it was the government. Yes, the government can instill fear in motherfuckers to keep the shit popping. Why is always a random shooting at a park or a gathering or a fucking school or a mall? Then the motherfucker get away. You never know who it is, and then the shit gets swept under the rug. The fucking second thing that makes shit get swept under the rug is when they catch him, they kill him. Or the motherfucker kill himself. And they find a manifesto and shit, or like they find some shit on motherfucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then the same pattern, it leads straight to either the president talking. I mean, no. Either cops and sheriffs like these motherfuckers start talking, then it leads to the president, then it goes to that gun control talk. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I want to hear a fucking story where there is a manifesto, but it's a real fucking shooter taking down a real power structure. I wonder if that will be newsworthy. Because this will be not instilling fear in the people. It'll be motherfucking fighting injustice or motherfucking shooting at the power structure. Or burning it down and leaving a fucking big ass tag message saying fuck the government. Because the government can kiss my ass.
Headquarters outside. Shayla, how's the community reacting to this violence?
Well, one man told us his wife was scared and he and his family took shelter in the basement after hearing those gunshots. This all unfolded around 1:30 Tuesday afternoon, just east of Interstate 35. Police say a suspected shooter hopped out of a vehicle and fired about 30 rounds from a high-powered rifle.
Damn, fired 30 rounds from a high-powered rifle. Talking about wasting ammo on innocent people when you could have really got a real target. Like the government, because the government can get shot in the fucking face.
It happened at Clinton and East 29th Street. Bullets struck 6 men and a woman. We're told one man did not survive. Investigators took pictures and collected evidence.
Night after night. I know that ain't motherfucking funny, but goddamn, you should have motherfucking blasted at the police with that. I'm telling you.
Trying to piece together exactly what happened. One woman says her son works near the shooting location.
Down the street. I don't want to get teary, but I could walk down the street. I didn't have to worry about needles on the ground. Although there's none here, I didn't have to worry about substance users.
They cut her off after that. Bitch, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Ain't no needles on the ground. Ain't no substance users. What are you trying to say? This ain't the hood. We in the burbs. This shouldn't be happening. That's why they cut her ass off, because they found the wrong person to talk to. Me, I would have been hood with. I'm like, man, I was upstairs listening to my Eminem CD and I heard all the flames. Yo, no, you off me, bitch. Detroit what? Detroit what? Detroit, baby. Tiger going to the World Series. I'm on the Minnesota news and shit. They might get this nigga off camera. Nowadays, everybody want to talk. I got something to say. When it comes out when they move to Memphis, a bunch of gibberish motherfuckers. I like they forgot about Kane.
Now, the woman went on to say she was initially concerned when she heard about the shooting, but says she appreciated the efforts of police. Right now, we're told.
Right, she appreciated the efforts of police. They didn't want to get her because, like, she was talking and breathing every 3 seconds. It's like, bitch, are you nervous? Have you ever been on camera before? Bitch, quit acting all shy and shit, because you be twerking it on the gram. And I don't even know it, but I know you're doing it. Can I get a yeah?
One of the shooting victims was targeted, and at least 3 of those victims, Police Chief O'Hara says, had some very serious injuries, but those 3 are expected to survive. At this time, continues.
I know I will survive. I know the government planned it, but oh, I'm gonna stay alive. I got all my guns to give. I'm saying fuck the government because I survive. I will survive. Hey. Yeah, nigga, you survived the fucking psyop, nigga. Congratulations. Now get the fuck out that city before motherfuckers start tying up loose ends.
For that shooter, police telling us they're pursuing strong leads. We'll continue to follow this case and bring you new information as it's released. Heather, AJ.
Shayla Bridge, Live Force outside Minneapolis Police Headquarters. Shayla, thank you for that update. We're also still working to learn if another
wait a minute.
shooting just blocks away is connecting to the mass shooting. We know one.
Yeah, there's another shooting blocks away. Crazy.
Near 27th Street and 3rd Avenue South. And
Nah, the first was on 29th Street and this was on 27th Street. So, like, whoever know numerology and a gematria can put that together and be like, yep, this was designed to happen. Yep, they designed this psyop. And shouts out to the motherfuckers that do it. When I was studying it, let me tell you the downside to studying numerology and gematria. It's not a bad downside, but you'll just have to deal with it for maybe a couple weeks. When you close your eyes, you see numbers. Like, I swear to God, bro. You studying numbers, you're gonna close your eyes and see numbers. Sometimes you're gonna have a little small, mild headaches. Look, different strokes for different folks, but I'm just telling you my experience. Studying numerology and gematria just on the basic level for a long period of fucking time will fuck your shit up. So, like, you have to, stay and meditate and use your visualization to keep your mind right. So, like, I try to close my eyes and see, lady in red. You know what I'm saying? On the beach, smoking weed and shit under the moonlight. Here and now, I promise to fuck for some weed. What? For some weed? Your drugs was all I need.
details just into a news from police now say a second person may have been injured. This second shooting happened just after 8 p.m. yesterday. Police continuing to investigate.
As we work to get details on all 3 of these violent incidents in Minneapolis, be sure to stay with WCCO on air and streaming on CBS News Minnesota for the latest details and continuing coverage.
New details in a hit one for a selected young girl fighting for her life at Eden Prairie. The young
grimy. Oh yeah, all that shooting shit was over, man. But like that shit was grimy. I was like, damn, I hate to run. Damn, man, little girl, man, I'm some grimy ass motherfuckers. Like, nigga, learn how to fucking drive. Like, real shit. She was like, niggas get their license and then just say, fuck it. Fuck it. To them damn Reptile. Hell yeah. Reptile wins. Flawless victory. Tastes like chicken. Round 2. Fight. Fuck the reptilian big blow. British hell. Grab that RPG. Blue. Hurricane wins. Flawless victory. Brutality. Hell yeah. Reptilian. All right, now we go to here we go. Is this it? Or was it the other one? It might be this one. Fuck it.
I don't know how for what's going on. YouTube finally listened to us for once. A few days ago, I made a video about YouTube doing a sneaky AI experiment. They were adding AI.
Oh yeah. This is the Deep Humor channel. Like, you know, like he be covering the news on what's going on with the YouTube. So like we can all stay cool and connected, you know, like I think like we are in our second or third week. The AI didn't let us know that we was motherfucking kids. I guess we all grown in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he gets hell froze over real quick. I think YouTube heard us, but like at the same time, I wouldn't put nothing past YouTube because they still do shit under our fucking noses. Where is that? Hold on. Where's my fucking banner? Where's my fucking banner? Because I'm a warrior. Get a motherfucking banner right there. We go. Neil, come out and play. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck the CEO and fuck Susan Wojcicki, the CEO before this motherfucker. I don't know where the fuck she at, but I swear to God, I'm gonna find you. And if I find Susan Wojcicki into AI tech or into anything concerning collective shout Sweet Baby or the Online Safety Act or the Screen Act, if that bitch is on some NSA shit, I will. Hold on. Let me get him my knees. I will find you and I will end you. I'm not a man with a lot of money, but I am with a set of skills. You may not know me, but I know you.
YouTube shorts and trying to make them look more clear, trying to make the details in the shirt of the person talking more ironed out, trying to make it so their skin looks a little bit more polished, almost like plastic. Obviously, there's a huge issue with this. They were talking about how YouTube adding AI to asking them their.
Now, this is serious. That's why I have to make this some live shit. This is serious. So, like, for those that's, I guess, like, you know, like seeing their videos being tampered with AI and they noticing, like, wait a minute, man, this is like an AI thing. I ain't put no effect on this shit. So you telling me YouTube did it? You know how many people was complaining? You know how many people are already hating these AI videos? It's like, who told y'all to do this? Who told y'all to do this? See, I keep on saying, when motherfuckers one step closer, motherfuckers got your face, got your voice. Now they gonna put your body somewhere. Like Hurricane was talking to Putin in Russia. Oh shit, Hurricane about to go on a flight to Russia. Blow that plane up. They'll kill 1,000 of motherfuckers to get to me. They don't give a fuck. They will motherfucking hashtag fuck the gun. Yes, man. Kiss my ass and YouTube for putting AI on people's videos without their permission. Let's go.
YouTube doesn't even have an opt-out option for this feature. And a lot of people are speculating that YouTube is just doing this so the videos look more uniform. So the YouTube shorts all kind of look the same, and so it kind of is like YouTube's trademark of, hey, look, you know this short is from YouTube because of how polished and plastic it looks. Well, I don't know what happened to YouTube. I don't know if they just had a good night's sleep or something, but they actually decided to listen. So they're now going to be adding an opt-out option to the whole AI shorts YouTube editing thing.
No, how about take the whole fucking shit away? Because you already did it for an experiment. You saw the feedback, but y'all bitch ass niggas gonna still, hey, yo, we gonna keep it, but we'll just give you an option to opt out. No, nigga. Y'all snuck and did this. So no telling what biometric shit you did, but I know y'all extracted something. I know y'all took some shit because y'all did it secretly. And since motherfuckers got a good eye and a keen eye for shit, because like motherfuckers gotta do, they edit it on their own shit and they notice, man, it hashtag fuck YouTube. So Neil, come out and play. This might be a strike party. You already know what it is. And shout out to Creative Conversation. I think he probably go live around 10. You know what I'm saying? So like the after party might be over there. It's a wild ass Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But it's also hump day. So shouts out to all the lovely ladies. She professional on my tongue. She's gonna let me give you some sugar right there on my tongue. What's my shit? Right there on my tongue. Give me some of that.
By this YouTube employee right over here. So there was somebody on Twitter talking about how YouTube is applying post-processing to all shorts that look more like AI. When their generative AI shorts feature launches, users will be less likely to be able to discern what's AI slop and what's not, and the audience will think AI video is just good. Another point that I would add is commenters will also likely think the YouTubers themselves are adding the AI to the video, which will result in the YouTubers getting hate. But somebody tweeted,
Yeah, exactly. It's like you threw that shit on my shit, knowing that like most motherfuckers don't like these AI type of videos. So now you gonna make niggas, oh shit, nigga, my favorite content creator that's used AI. Oh man, he sold out. Unsub, you know what I'm saying? They did this shit also to fuck niggas up. People ain't seeing that part. And cause a lot of confusion and more division. That shit is diabolical, bro. Because here's why it's diabolical. Because they did it under your nose. Thank God that we got a good eye. So what's the whole goal of all this AI, all this robot, all this other shit? Is to deceive you. You got to learn how to watch the snap. Okay? Watch the fucking snap. All right? Shouts out to everybody that caught that shit and shared their fucking complaints. But they're still going to keep it. So we may win the battle, but nigga, we lost the war because these motherfuckers are still keeping it. Should just be like, nigga, we don't want that shit, period. Because no telling else y'all gonna do under our nose. Like, fuck that shit. This is an experiment. I got a song called Experiment. I'm not your motherfucking government experiment, bitch. Fuck bioeugenics. Fuck consciousness transfer. And fuck AI. And fuck those goddamn robots that's supposed to be in the field for either the military or the engineering field where y'all moving a whole bunch of heavy shit. It should not be in the comfort of your own fucking home. Fuck that. I'm the motherfucking protester in the movie, nigga. I see why the protesters in the movies was throwing bricks at shit, fucking up robots and going at the police. Because, nigga, these robots are going to fucking replace you. And maybe in 100, 200 years, no one might even know a human ever even fucking existed. That's how serious it goes. And all the smart ones get kept. All you other motherfuckers that's motherfucking useless eaters, useless idiots, cogs in the machine, y'all gonna be nothing but cosmic dust like a bird in the wind.
a YouTube employee and said, "Is this true? YouTube upscaling on shorts? If this isn't true, can you provide why it is misinformation?" It replied and said, "No Gen AI, no upscaling. We're running an experiment on select YouTube shorts that uses traditional machine learning technology to unblur, denoise, and improve clarity in videos during processing, similar to what a modern smartphone does when you record a video." I've said this before in my other video. That sounds like AI to me, but I'm not an expert on the issue. YouTube is always working on ways to provide the best video quality experience possible, and will continue to take creator and viewer feedback into consideration as we iterate and improve on the features. Somebody replied and said, "No Gen AI upscaling. Actually, we use machine learning to alter the image and boost clarity."
Worldwide exclusive. Trapaholics. Thanks to Grills. That's the DJ motherfucking Rail. Empire mixtapes. Not for the week. He said he got a new song that might come out tonight. That's what's up. He said it might come out. That's what's up. Might. How strong is the mic? Because if it's 70-30, that bitch dropping tonight. You might drop it probably right after you done listening to me. And then Beard are gonna already be popping. Shit, yo, what you like to say? Divine timing. But I can't wait to hear it because I got some shit on the flow too. Um, one of my subs, Charles, he sent me a beat and it's on some laid back hip hop shit. You know, like, it's dark, but like hip hop is at the same time. I had to go into my bag. But shouts out to Soul Brother. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Yeah, nigga, I'll go back and fuck up motherfucking back dog. I'll fuck that motherfucking song up. I go back and motherfucking I was born by the river. Fucking bitches in the tent. Oh, I wonder. You know that shit. She said it was long. Now she's coming, and I'm I'm stupid, y'all.
Use of Gen AI for what a shitty, sloppy job you did in lying about it. So he replied and said, "Hi, here's some additional context." In this other tweet, he says, "Hi, I'm a tech nerd and I try to be precise about the terminology I use. Gen AI typically refers to technologies like transformers and large language models, which are relatively new. Upscaling."
See, once you say transformers, you think about the end of the world. Transformers. Yup. Nigga said transformers. This is over.
Typically refers to taking one resolution and making it look at a higher resolution.
Salute.
Using Gen AI or doing
I thought the low key was good.
learning experience with computational photography on smartphones, for example, and it's not changing the resolution. And sincerely appreciate the feedback. This original person says it's still AI. It walks. It sounds like a duck, and that's the difference is that this is a goose.
Right. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, don't let it tell you you don't see this shit as a duck because you know it's a duck. So you gotta shoot that motherfucker. Do the 5 Ds of dodge. Nigga, dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. So you don't die. Because these motherfuckers are gonna try to fucking kill you. And yo, China. I'm gonna say this one more time. China just made the fucking robot that can get pregnant. We can see that shit. This shit is wild, son. This shit is wild. First you hear about artificial suns, holographic cities in the goddamn sky. Now they got the pregnant shit. I told you, maybe in 100, 200 years, humans might not even be known of ever existing. It is a fucking wrap. And they already divided us. They don't want us to be with each other. They want us to motherfucking populate. You know, motherfuckers are getting arrested for catcallings in motherfucking some countries. You can't walk past and be like, "Wow, girl, you beautiful." Ooh, yeah, look at that ass. What the fuck? It was catcalling 90 days. Like, what? This shit wild, man. This shit fucking wild. Yeah, though, that shit gonna be fire though when you do it though. You don't get an East Coast and a down south. It's about to be a cold. This shit about to be cold.
Ask about the technical differences. It's dishonest, and I don't want my content being used for this machine learning. Will evidently be used by YouTube to make money off mine and others' content for its own financial benefit. There's a lot of words. Yes, we're still using artificial intelligence to alter the appearance of a video without the creators and all your consent. It feels like it was kind of like a semantic argument of like, oh, it's not Gen AI, it's like machine learning or whatever. But
yeah, it's not Gen AI, it's machine learning. Okay, with what you just said to me, because you think I'm stupid, what is the machine learning? Your face and yes, my face, my speech, my eye pattern, my motherfucking muscle movement. If I'm sweating or not, I should grab you and strangle you from a fucking building right now. You think I don't know what the fuck y'all doing? When this shit ends, your consciousness will be transferred into a motherfucking machine if you're worthy. And what I mean by worthy means you're full of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you use your brain, and you're not a useless motherfucking eater. They're gonna try to fucking trap us in a goddamn machine. That's a theory. It's a theory. But yo, the fucking technology is documented. So, you know, and plus, like, motherfucker, like when niggas was talking about this shit in the 80s and 90s, they looked at us like it was fucking crazy. But like, I was a kid at the time. But like, when I found out about some information, I'm like, holy shit, this is 95. This came out in 97. Holy shit, it came out in 88. You know, when you find out the truth about certain technologies and find out that like Dr. Fauci is go back to the 80s, like, man, phew.
Still AI. I'm not an expert on the issue, like I said before, but I still see thousands of people who are experiencing AI saying, no, buddy, this is still AI. But anyways, the good news, this guy did make another tweet saying, creators, we've heard your feedback on YouTube's deep blurring and denoising shorts. There's a lot of good stuff coming in that pipeline, to be honest, but if it's not for you, we're working on an opt-out. Stay tuned.
And what's crazy is y'all will come out and talk about this AI bullshit, but y'all not going to come out and talk about the people that's getting strikes for no reason, some strikes for old videos, or just being deplatformed in general without warning or cause. It's like, what the fuck? You know, you ain't coming out with the AI fucking up with people's accounts. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all talk about AI and facial and shit, but like, I'm gonna talk about the real shit. Hashtag fuck Neil Mohan. So Neil, come out and play like you always do and restrict my videos. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. At YouTube. Motherfuckers.
Douchebag and lay out a few extra curses. I do just want to say one thing. Thank you for actually listening. At the end of the day, you guys always say, we're hearing your feedback. We're listening to your feedback. We hear what you guys have to say, and then they don't actually change anything. But this time they actually did so good on that. One thing I will say, though, and this is what I said in my last video about it too, is it would be great if there could be some sort of transparency between you guys and the YouTube community. If you could have just asked and said, hey, we're running this experiment where we're trying to upscale the quality of your YouTube shorts. Would you like us to do that? Yes or no? Give us the option not only to opt out, but to opt in. The difference.
Right. Right. So since y'all didn't do that, that make everybody be like, yo, nigga, let's not fuck with this YouTube shit. It's like, man, YouTube is doing so much shit to make a nigga be like, nigga, we can leave this platform and go to something else. But when you go to something else, they fucking search engine is too motherfucking slow. It's like, goddamn, it's like these motherfuckers doing this shit out of a sweatshop. And then they got these other sites to make your phone hot, damn it, about to blow up in your hand. I don't know what the fuck is up with these motherfucking phones, but nigga, it felt like my phone's about to explode, motherfucking exploring other platforms. You know, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm just trying to motherfucking find another better alternative motherfucking media besides this bullshit ass YouTube.
Is with opting out, you already made the change to my YouTube short, and then I have to find out and then opt out of it later. But in reality, before you even made the change to my YouTube short, you should have asked me and all the other YouTubers out there, hey, we're going to be making this change. Are you okay with this? Do you want this change? This was a point I made a few days ago in my video, and it seems like a lot of people agree with this. Opt out isn't good enough. It's sort of thing that should be opt in. It shouldn't be up to creators to play whack-a-mole with the new AI features they didn't ask for. Exactly. This was another thing that I had suggested in my video. They should also let the viewers know, hey, AI has been used to upscale this video. Like, for example, over here, if this video looks extra sharp, maybe in the description somewhere, or maybe somewhere in like the comments, you can say this video has been upscaled using AI or something like that. Just create some transparency between you guys and the community. That way the community won't be so upset. But you guys just make some sort of random decision on our behalf without asking us. Now, I don't want this to be a super negative video. I do want to give YouTube the props where there is. Yes, they could have handled the situation, but
I'm not about to give YouTube its props because this is bullshit. I mean, how can I put it? It ain't too much bullshit, but it's not important as the shit that I just got done saying, like the AI is fucking with your account and giving you false fucking community guideline strikes or false like whatever, or age restricting your fucking videos. That's the real fucking problem. This AI shit, this experiment, it's like a motherfucker saying, oh, well, we sorry. Like, we thought y'all probably would have liked it. You know, like, I thought y'all want y'all videos shot, but like most of y'all motherfucking struggle streaming. You should be thanking us, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how YouTube don't give a fuck. You know?
At least they're working on an opt-out option. I mean, I'll just take our wins where we can with YouTube because, like I said, YouTube usually just makes a decision and they're just like, oh, you guys don't like it? Well, whatever. For example, with the whole ID verification thing, we all hate this shit, but at the end of the day, YouTube's logic will be, oh, we're just doing this to try to get ahead of some of the laws that might be passed in the country. Okay, well, what about the most unpopular decision in the history of your website, removing dislikes? How come you guys didn't get the user's feedback or say, we hear you when it came to dislikes? You guys just removed that shit. Got millions of people.
Yeah, and the only reason why they removed dislikes because motherfuckers was in their fifis. And for those who don't know what fifis is, they was in their feelings, they was in their emotions, they was crying like a little bitch. And it wasn't just people, it was the corporations. It was the motherfuckers that was fucking with our entertainment. We was motherfucking straight killing them in the comments, killing them with the dislikes. It's like, no, we're not gonna like this $500 million piece of shit that you motherfucking putting your politics in or fucking our politics in. It's supposed to be a fucking movie, man, based on a comic book. Why do we gotta motherfucking hear like anything remotely about what's going on in the real world? We trying to escape this shit. You open your comic book, you see some fruitcake shit. Robin got a goddamn boyfriend. Like, really? They going to a fucking festival. I'm like, really? I can't see a fight. I can't see somebody breaking up a drug deal or something. You like Robin come out of nowhere, fuck some shit up, but no, he was his boyfriend. No. I seen Spider-Man with some gold and black on looking like Liberace Parker. I was done with this shit. Y'all motherfuckers. Oh my God, let me breathe. Breathe. Ah, woo. Breathe. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4 came. You gotta breathe. Ah. Show these niggas can't breathe when I come through to smell. Yo, man, shouts out to Families for that shit, nigga. That was a good ass album.
And you guys never ever brought it back. And I bring this up to say that I'm used to YouTube just looking at the things that we dislike, no pun intended, and saying, oh, you know, whatever, you're just gonna have to deal with it. So even if this wasn't handled perfectly, at least they are gonna be adding an opt-out. Let's take our W's while we can get them. Before I end this video, I want to talk to you guys about something really, really important. One thing that you guys are always talking about is how to protest against YouTube. I see a lot of you guys have profile pics. I see that a lot of you guys are signing petitions like on change.org. That's all great, but I actually thought of another idea on how we can use YouTube's new feature that they just added to actually protest against them, which is the hype feature. I talked about in yesterday's video, YouTube has a new feature called hype where you can basically get points and hype up your favorite content creator's video and actually push it in the algorithm. It can actually be pushed inside of a chart that is going to be on the Explore page, and those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to be seeing and being like, oh, I guess these are the most relevant and well-received videos on the platform. Well, what if I made a video talking about all the problems on YouTube? We hype it up and we get it like #1 hype video on the website. I can imagine that.
Exactly. Imagine that. Y'all just got a new shit called Kick. I mean, motherfucking hype. What the fuck I get kicked from? Why the fuck did that shit pop up in my head? It's probably something out there called Kick somewhere. I don't know what it is. But let me know. Is there something out there called Kick, K-I-K? Because I swear to God, shit flashed in my head. The fuck is... Well, anyway, hype. If y'all hype my Fuck the Government podcast up, this should be #1 through the YouTube algorithm. Niggas gonna start the revolution tonight. I think this is some bullshit to make niggas think that they're getting something good while they're fucking you and you can't see it. It's the B.O.B. song. You so fucking strong, who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so sucking in the who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you, motherfucker, been over. Oh.
The type of video looks like this. You press the like button and then you see the hype this video option right there and you press hype. Keep in mind that you get 3 free hypes per week. I believe you can do it.
Right, 3 free hypes per week. Hype my Fuck the Government podcast is up. Go back to all my music. Hype that shit the fuck up. I'm talking about go ballistic. Go ballistic on all my content because at the end of the day, we need a fucking revolution. And if what YouTube says is true with this hype shit, and this shit be on top of the algorithm, thanks to y'all help, we'll find out. We'll see. we will see, because it will start like this. Either CNN gonna talk about me or a celebrity gonna talk about me. And it's gonna be a real motherfucker. It might be either Willie D or motherfucking Eddie Griffin. But I say it real, 90%. That Deuce Bigelow made me look at you crazy. And Willie D, you still fuck with the motherfucking voting shit. You was like, anybody but Trump. Yeah, I said. I'm like, God damn it. So like, yeah, so like 90%. But we also doing this as an experiment to see if I'm still going to be shadow banned. And the hype button is just some bullshit for bigger content creators to motherfucking really be popping, and we still won't get shit. So I still look at all this shit with a side eye. Why add new features when you ain't motherfucking got rid of the fucking problems on your fucking platform?
On the computer too, but I've only seen it on the phone right now, but maybe it'll take some time for them to roll it out. One of two things could happen there, and both of them will be W's for us. Either YouTube will suppress the video and not put it on the hype list, even if it
Exactly, like I just fucking said. Or
has a lot of high points, which will confirm one thing to us, that YouTube suppresses videos that are speaking out against them. I've already made that point before, and I've kind of shown proof in videos like this, but at the end of the day, it's all speculation in most people's eyes. But if I get
it's all speculation in most people's eyes because they some bitch ass motherfuckers. Yeah, nigga, this all speculation. You tripping. You just need to make better content. Like, bitch, I make a shitload of fucking content. And by God damn it, I've been here long enough to say I'm fucking great now. Podcast etiquette, awesome. On other platforms, respectable, awesome. And when it comes to just motherfucking me personally, music, art, nigga, you get a little bit of literature. I'm motherfucking throwing the middle finger up the power, nigga. What the fuck? I got parodies. What the fuck, man? Come on now. Look at that motherfucking video count. Let's say 1,000 plus.
points on a YouTube video and YouTube still suppresses it and doesn't even put it on the list, then we know for a fact that YouTube is suppressing videos that are against it. And imagine if they don't suppress the video. Imagine if the number one most hyped video on YouTube is a video talking about everything they fucked up on. Imagine, it would be great. And trust me, I already know some of you guys are thinking, oh, you're just saying this so we can hype your video and your videos can go viral and you can make money. Like, if you don't want to hype my videos, go.
Salute Megatron. Yeah, I think Kings of social media. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. But that shit just popped up in my mind. But that shit is social media. Whenever I look that shit up and I see that shit. You know what probably would have happened? I was probably scrolling and that shit got lodged in my subconscious. Probably doom scrolling, just motherfucking, and it got lodged in my subconscious and it just suddenly popped in my head. That's my only logical explanation because it's in my head, in my head, in my head.
Somebody else's video that is criticizing YouTube, and let's try to do the same thing. Let's try to make a video criticizing YouTube constructively, of course. Don't just be like, oh, fuck YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Like, actually point out everything that's wrong with the website, and let's hype that video up and push it out like that. So my next video.
Yeah. So when they do this hype shit, hype my Fuck the Government podcast up, hype my HHNs up, hype my music up. This shit needs to be on top of the algorithm in YouTube. Let's see if YouTube suppress my shit like they've been doing. Yeah, because I swear to fucking God, the Fuck the Government podcast is on top of the YouTube algorithm. Nigga, you know how many people seeing that shit right now? Me saying fuck the government, it's gonna be everybody saying fuck the government every motherfucking where. Get ready. Get ready, hype. You just motherfucking sealed your fucking fate by doing this shit. On some real shit. But I also want to see if y'all bullshitting. Because I really, truly know that they bullshit. Hashtag, hold on. Fuck my banner at. Where the fuck my banner at? Where the fuck that bitch at? I need to keep that bitch close. I need to keep that bitch close. Kneel. come out and play. Who the fuck told you to come up with this? Because I know you ain't think of it on your own, Neil. CEO of motherfucking YouTube. Hashtag fuck you. Somebody came to you with that shit because somebody. Hold on. Let me just keep on going. Let me fuck you, Neil. That's all I gotta say. It's a strike party.
After this is going to be a video breaking down piece by piece a lot of what I think is wrong with YouTube. YouTube's ID verification sucks. Hype this video or something like that, right? And let's try to make it the most hyped video of the week for YouTube and see if they actually put it on the #1 spot. So the #1 hype video on YouTube would be a video talking about how much YouTube just needs to improve. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on the situation in the comments. Be sure to leave a hype on the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe and notifications on so you guys know when that video will come out. This will be hilarious if we manage to pull this off. Take care of yourself, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Now I think is that it? Do we got one more? Do you already do that?
Reaction yesterday to Take a Snore talking about.
Yeah, I think we got to do this. We about to find out about some motherfuckers that's being connected. You know, it's a motherfucking chain reaction. Hashtag this some good ass weed, my nigga. Hashtag light up the fucking scent. Oh, I know. Hold on. That's for Sunday. That's for my Sunday service. You know, I'm Pastor Kane at the Hurricane and Night Baptist Church. I already know what it is. But anyway, at this church, calm down, Kane. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, but we on a serious note. A lot of motherfucking shit is connected, and I've been connected these dots, but I'm playing this video because I'm glad that my gamers and my people that's in tech is catching on to this shit. This is Chibi Reviews.
Connections that Carla Reyes has with like Visa.
Yeah, Carla Reyes. Goddamn, Carla Reyes. I know, like, for people that's already been following her, you already know what she done. But like, for those who don't know what she is, about to find out who she's connected to and a whole bunch of other people that has been connected to what's going on right now when it comes to freedom of speech and freedom of expression being taken away in the UK, Australia, Canada, and now over here with the United States with the so-called Screen Act. You know, it's like they're really trying to push this, but I gotta. Oh my God, I kind of gotta get a president his props for telling the motherfucker from the UK to be like, yo, nigga, you can't control no companies over here. You know, like we on the freedom of speech type of deal. It's like, man, but I thought you motherfuckers is blocking motherfuckers. Yeah, we stopped their freedom of speech, bitch. You stop your country's freedom of speech. You don't impeach on our freedom of speech. We does that, okay? You got too big for your britches. You almost got assassinated. You better be lucky that you know the queen and king and they don't fuck with us. Nigga, we bombed a lot of shit. You better ask about us, bitch. Contra, Panama Canal, Hiroshima, bitch. We will fuck you up. America, fuck yeah. Now, I'm just paraphrasing what was probably said, but we all know that was said. It is documented.
Other people in the industry, upon all this information coming out, Carla Reyes decided to delete her entire account on social media, but it didn't just stop there. The entire site associated with Take a Snore straight up privated their entire website, which honestly is a first for me. I've seen people delete their social media accounts, private their accounts. I have never seen an entire site about pushing a certain narrative or propaganda for something private their entire site. And probably wondering, how did this happen or why did this happen? Now, first off, you would assume it's thanks to Asmongold's video yesterday. We might assume it's thanks to just the content creators talking about it, which is partially true. However, the real thing that probably started all this and caused all this to happen, where they're now actively deleting information or privating information where you can no longer discover it, is Madam Savvy's post here. Madam Savvy released an absolute bombshell.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Madam Savvy. I want to get some good news. Yo, Madam Savvy be on it. I'm talking about she's sharp. She's surgical with it. Madam Savvy be on it. You know what I'm saying? And holla at Jimmy Dore. Like, look, I fucks with Jimmy Dore because this motherfucker is pissed. It's like, he trusted the government, got vaccine injured. Now he's at their fucking throats. He not only go at him on his show, but he go at him on stage as a comedian that is cold with it. You know what I'm saying?
Just rebuilding the connections that Carl Reyes has within the industry for gaming and for just honestly the payment processors as well. It is literally showcasing the direct.
Yeah. Hashtag fuck Visa and fuck MasterCard. What type of fuckers are y'all?
That this individual has with so many big figures around the world, and even active politicians that have been in office with President Obama. Yeah, you did not miss your.
Barack Obama.
I said people that have literally worked with the President of the United States, Obama, when he was.
Barack Obama. My president's black. My Lambo's blue. It's a fucked up world. What the fuck you going to do? What the fuck we going to do? You know what happened during that motherfucking shit? When you find out that the whole motherfucking housing system is a scam? The housing crisis shit? And you find out, bro, I don't know why the revolution didn't start then. But I tell you this, there was a lot of self-deletion.
Is even involved with this entire situation. So that is one of the big things that's probably drove this company, drove Carl Reyes, and the entire website to private itself, is because of the connections being discovered. And so let's showcase that first of all. So first off, we got to talk
real shit. You should have kept the shit up and had balls. Yeah, it's like, yep. So when I work with these motherfuckers, what the fuck you gonna do about it? But no, y'all cut off the motherfucking channel. Like, yep. Private everything and shut the rest of this shit down. They're on to us, Johnson. They on to us.
Straight up connection of the actual politician, Mark here. Mark, as you can see here, I have it circled in red. He is a former Obama White House employee. Basically, he worked, from what I can discover, he worked as the OSTP, and you're probably wondering, what is OSTP? Out of everything with the Office of Science and Technology Policy, this is the one area that really stands out amongst all this. OSTP also serves as a source of scientific and technological analysis and judgment for the president with respect to any major strategies, plans, and government programs. That one is the big one.
Yep, that is the big one. Pause. When you say government programs, can I get a one more time? Government fucking programs. Put your motherfucking hands up, say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Red flag there. Basically, this individual was overseeing.
Flag on play. Holding. Number 38, offense. 10-yard penalty. Shoot that nigga down. Watch the fucking snap, people. Watch the fucking snap. When they say government programs, you know what it is.
Government-funded programs. And what government-funded program have we seen, especially with the connection of this person, Mark? Well, first off, I've already showed it. Carl Reyes has been trying to fund this game called Take Us North, which is literally about illegal immigrants coming into the United States and trying to romanticize it, trying to make it look like a good thing, try to, encourage actual illegal activity.
A game called Take Us North. A game about illegal immigrants. Gotta do whatever it takes to motherfucking survive in the motherfucking country. Not doing it the right way, not making the game educational, where you got to come in, sign some paperwork. Oh, no, that's boring. You want to make this bitch like Grand Theft Auto. You got to do some crimes and shit. Sell some drugs, be part of a cartel, and get some extra points. What type of shit is this? Do y'all just hear what I just fucking just said?
That is what is being funded by this game. This game is trying promote and encourage content like that. And Mark, as you can see, is someone that straight up was advertising Take a Storm to try and promote it and promote people to cross the U.S.-Mexico border to illegally immigrate. They're not talking about people legally trying to enter the country. They're talking about illegal immigration, talking about people that are actually harming those that want to immigrate into the country legally, spending money and putting years upon years of time trying to legally get into the country. They're not promoting that. They're not promoting the legal aspect. They're promoting illegal.
Because that's boring. It's gonna be a tutorial video. Like, walk to the motherfucking office. Talk to the guy about the desk. Grab the paperwork. Sit down. Write your name. Write the date. Write the reason for being here. You want to be a new citizen. That's boring. I want to kick a motherfucker in the ass, smoke a joint.
Immigration that hurts everyone around in the country and those that are trying to get in the country the right way. So it's really interesting seeing this individual that has worked with a former president that was a part of government-funded programs straight up directly involved with the game. And what makes
Government programs with an S. Okay, with an S. Watch the snap.
is that upon Madam Savvy calling this out, revealing this to the public, that is when Carla Reyes, for instance, privated her account, and then the site entirely privated as well. Or in this case, Carla Reyes actually deleted her account. But the point is that as soon as that information was found out that there was ties to politicians and people that worked within government, lockdown, straight up, silence, did not want you to see it. You're trying to cover their tracks and you don't even know about it, which is just a massive red flag. I think anyone looking at the situation would just agree that that is not normal. When you have these connections brought to the surface and people now start finding out about it, and then your reaction isn't to try to clarify or even try to talk about it, but to just private everything and hide it, it's clear there's something that they're trying to hide. They don't want people to be aware of it, but that's the thing. It's the internet, screenshots are eternal, and on top of that, videos are on platforms that you can easily find. And so in this case, the damage has already been done, and I'm doing my part to actually spread that information where people are aware of what is going on. Now, I have gotten ahead of myself. I have talked about the connection with the politician, but I want to talk about Madam Savvy's post and what she discovered about the connections that Carla Reyes has within not just the gaming industry, but the situation within the UK. Yeah, that UK, the UK that is forcing the population to censor themselves or arrest them for posting memes online, calling people terrorists if you even talk about immigration. Yeah, it's funny how those things connect, but also she has worked in London and had a publishing team within London as well, which really outlines the fact that she is directly involved not just with like gaming spheres or payment processors, but most likely people within even the UK to push a certain narrative where you can't talk about certain things. Very interesting how all these
Shouts out to my first lady of the church, Vanta. She's over there fighting the front lines in the UK. Now, yeah, Carla Reyes is like the reason why we fighting this shit. It's some bullshit. Carla Reyes. She deleting all her shit as we speak. So, like, if y'all try to look her up now or her company, you won't be able to find it. But screenshots are eternal.
individual, these malicious groups are working together. But okay, let's get into what Madam Savvy said. These people are really fascinating in how they try to join every little thing and then admit how these guys used to break into the industry, all to create a game that they're so passionate about, only to delete everything the moment people catch on that this is propaganda. This person doesn't seem like they're trying to contribute to anything. It's part of the WEF. These several groups, including the one funding also Hi MasterCard. What are you doing at this 2024 DEI event, doing a sideways move? Also, even I probably butchered that. She was all over the place coming from Visa. Now, here's the screenshots that Madam Savvy provided.
Visa. What the fuck are y'all doing? You're supposed to be a credit card company. Y'all motherfuckers are really supposed to be in the shadows. No one really talks about Visa and MasterCard. Now, all eyes on you. Y'all motherfuckers are some shady bitches. Or who came to them and told them to motherfucking pull that move that they did. The world may never know.
And this one, I'm going to have a zoom in here for you to see it better. But basically, as you can see, this is Carla Reyes, which is the individual I've been talking about in this video, and is directly involved with Take a Store. She did the presentation at Gamescom. You can see her that she was literally at GameSpeed Summit 2024. You can see her circled right here. But if you look to the side of her, you literally see someone from MasterCard. A big link at MasterCard here. That's not including the other individuals alongside of her. But the fact that
Yeah. A motherfucking bitch from MasterCard. What the fuck you doing there, bitch? What the fuck you doing?
MasterCard card alongside of Carla Reyes, I think indicates that there's definitely something going on there. Especially when you look at the fact that, Carla Reyes was working at Visa.
Yeah, it used to work for Visa. Man, I know one thing. That convention that there was at, that shit smell like money. And y'all know how money smell. That shit smelled like money. Like, oh my God. Grab the crew. We going on a heist. Everybody grab the Jason mask and we gonna tell all these rich motherfuckers to throw it in the bag.
Strange. Strange, don't you think? Strange. That is definitely not something that is normal, especially for a lot of these individuals that have connection with Carl Reyes or that take a sort of stuff, have involvement with the payment process. There's a lot of this. Very weird. It is definitely not something you can just say is a coincidence. Anyways, let's continue what Madam Savvy is saying. So she brought some pictures off the sites. This one, she also has this showcasing a little bit closer look at what she's worked on. For instance, she's worked with, Square Enix, for instance, Niantic Inc.
Square Enix. I need to motherfucker do a top 15 on the greatest franchises. But Square Enix makes one of my favorite franchises in video game history. And that's called Final Fantasy. This bitch was motherfucking part of a what? What the fuck was this bitch doing at Square Enix? We used to work for Visa. Motherfuckers that was connected to Obama. Like, bitch, you are an agent. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's either you an agent or, bitch, you are very ambitious. But to fuck with the motherfuckers that's connected to the president, then to stoop down to this level, oh no, bitch, you an agent. Because once you in the White House, bitch, you should have stayed. And then do your little maneuvering in that bitch. But no, you want to fuck with gamers? Y'all must be some broke motherfuckers to fuck with MasterCard to tell them to cut off our shit and just like shut everybody's shit down. They can't get shit. Man, y'all so I hate this whole ordeal.
You can see that she's worked on constant system, Visa as well. You see quite a few things she's worked on to contribute to, like for instance, the Tomb Raider Reloaded. We all know how that one went. But basically, this is a post that she had pinned on her profile before she effectively deleted actually her entire social media. She was talking about, the company that privated their site. She was talking about Take a Snort and all that. But obviously, you can no longer see this because the account is gone. This also right here showcases how involved she's been for a very long time, talking about certain posts and even talking about MasterCard and stuff for a while. Pause the video if you want to read this. But Carla Reyes is clearly someone that is actively pushing propaganda within not just the gaming sphere, but with her group that she's involved with. Now, Madam Savvy here does go into the politician and talks about how it's a former Obama worker and, how they're connected and all that. I've already covered this at the beginning of the video, so I'm not going to dive into it.
Right, a former Obama worker. But at the end of the day, it's kind of good that she left that shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers that was connected with Obama was coming up deleted. How do a cook get deleted in your kitchen? It's kind of good that she did leave. Good job. But still, though, bitch, you in the wrong world. Or plus anything, like, bitch, you was at Visa. Why the fuck would you leave Visa? It's like, like you at the hottest game in town. You're like next to MasterCard and some other company. Like, bitch, part of the big three, bitch. Why did you leave? That's another question for the wise.
Yeah, but obviously this is very important and very thankful that Madam Savvy brought this to light, because I feel like a lot of people are not even aware of this, which is why I think the reason why there's such a lockdown of information why Princess Carla Reyes and the company for Take Us Home, I think it's because this was the start. But continuing on, this one is the real interesting part that really showcases the saturation or how involved Carla Reyes is as a person within all these different groups. So let's pull this one up first. So as you can see, this is incredibly large. Do not worry. Here is the full thing right here and what it says. Why Square Enix, Carla Reyes believes there is a sense of duty to pay back and pay forward for those already in games. It's worth reiterating that representation, allyship, and leadership roles are essential. And so if you scroll down, this is what she has to say. Outside of Square Enix, I participate in advocacy groups as partnership manager for BAME and Games and head of business development for Code COVID, which is a company very much involved with propaganda and DEI and all sorts of stuff like that. A global games industry accelerator and learning communication for people with underrepresented backgrounds. These roles involve partnering with studios and other organizations to curate programs that mentor and evaluate marginalized talent. So welcome to our POC and Mobile series, where discussion about finding a place in games industry, the various challenges faced as a minority, and what truly needs to be done to make games more diverse will be the focal points of conversation. This week, we spoke to Square Enix product manager Carla Reyes. Yeah, so she didn't just work at Visa for 3+ years in finance and all that, and now is pushing this take us up.
She worked in finance. So she was fucking with the money. And then went to Square Enix.
For illegal immigration, she's worked at Square Enix. Involved with so many things. It's very strange how all this kind of comes.
It ain't fucking strange. She had a 3-year mission at Visa. Went back to the motherfucking FBI or CIA headquarters. It was like, hey, yo, bitch, your next mission is to get into the gaming industry. What? The gaming industry? Yes, but look on the bright side. You get to sit behind the desk. You don't have to shoot nobody. That's what you wanted, right, bitch? Yes. You don't want to shoot nobody, right? You don't want to shoot. All right. So you're going to work for Visa. You're going to work for Square Enix. You're going to raise some fucking ruckus, all right? Yes, sir. That's what the fuck happened.
Involved in these different spaces.
Wait, allegedly. Hypothetically, allegedly.
Anyways, about her journey into the mobile games market and why people of color need help. Pay back and pay for to help others enter the industry. PocketGamer.biz, can you start off by telling us about your role in games and what it entails? Carla Reyes, I am a product manager on Square Enix's mobile publishing team based in London. Mobile publishing team based in London. Yeah, you heard that right. London, UK. It's all connected, man. It's all connected.
Yep. Over there in the UK, the Online Safety Act. She's connected. She's fucking connected. This government, that government, and in the gaming world, and used to be at Visa. This bitch connected on all levels because the Visa and MasterCard situation with, oh my fucking God. Watch the snap.
It's crazy how you get to see the patterns and the lines just connecting when you just piece all this together. It's crazy how many people that are on one subject of controversy or scandal going on is connected with these other controversy scandals on a different section of the world. It's fascinating.
But I look at the common sense part. The Screen Act, Online Safety Act, all this shit with the Roblox incident. It's happened all at the same time. It's like if anybody see that part, you know, like they ain't gonna see this part. It's like, yo, for those who have eyes, let them see, but not with the eyes that you use to see. The third eye is what you need to use to see. Don't be who you used to be. You gotta be you. That's the true to G. To the government fucking eulogy. Who to see?
Anyways, we are working on titles across multiple genres within the mobile free-to-play ecosystem, including the recently announced Tomb Raider Reloaded. My role is highly collaborative, and my responsibilities include to market research, user research, and then if you go further,
market research, user research. Research. You're reading shit. You're motherfucking taking information and causing a ruckus and changing shit. Bitch, you are an agent.
She shows here, this is what more she has to say and what drives her for her career. Now, this is the next part of that very interview where it asks, why is she working in the gaming industry? I always aspired to enter a career that combines my love of art and technology and contributes to making a social impact after graduating from university. I worked in financial technology. Do you see the connection here? Financial technology, in order to support paying off student loans, but craved sinking my teeth into a more creative field. One of my main motivators to join the gaming industry was the immense and unique platform we have to educate, inspire, and ignite positive social change. I'm especially intrigued by the way games can enable players to discover empathy and learn effective.
Say enforce positive social change, which leads back to Larry Fink, Black Rock. We need some forced behaviors. Watch the snap.
Collaboration skills. The games industry is so vast and nuanced, from powerful storytelling to pushing boundaries with new technologies. There is an expansive universe to explore. The more we find out about this person, the more I realize why she's trying to private everything, why she's hiding everything. It's just like, you don't do that unless you have some major skeletons in the closet.
Yeah. And the skeleton in the closet is all shit that I just said. He probably ain't pinpointed yet, but once he do, once he find a file that say FBI or CIA connection, it's gonna be like, oh my God. But till then, this is your man's Hurricane. Shouts out to everybody coming through. It's the HHN Special Report. All the truth. Shouts out to Mitchell. What's good? My brother. Shouts out to Jordan. Already know what it is. Shouts out to John Horse. Shouts out to Low Key. Shouts out to Soul Brother. And shouts out to Crystal. Thank you for the Cash App. I think that's a Cash App. I think I saw a message. But shouts out to Crystal. That gotta be you. You know, Cash App. Yeah, I'm about to check that out now. But this your man's Hurricane. Shouts out to everybody coming through. I guess the after party is that Bearded Conversation. Shouts out to Bearded. And shouts out to everybody else. In the Groove was in the building. You know what I'm saying? I think it was somebody else. I'm not really sure. I'm trying not to miss nobody. Shout out to John Horse. Yep. I said everybody. Yep. So shout out to everybody. And you know how we end this motherfucking shit. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech nod on the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper. I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the Gatsa. Blah. This is a HHN Special Report.